At the Goodfellow booth, I have Barry Gork with 3 products coming to you from Woodcraft. The Goodfellow Stain and Paint Base, the Goodfellow Clear Grain Filler, and the Goodfellow Fill It in a Bag. And show us what it can do and why people should use it.
So let me just give you the reason, the genesis behind the product.
Okay.
So I'm a woodworker.
Yes, you are.
And I like building stuff, but the finishing part was always frustrating for me.
Like you and many.
Right. So I wanted to create products that were non-toxic, easy to use,
Right.
and shortened my finishing process a lot. And so that's what these products are born from. So the powdered product, it started off as a paste, and then decided that a powder might be easier for me in terms of like shelf life, mixing it with different things. So you can mix it with water. If you want to use it outside, you could mix it with Titebond 3 for an exterior use.
Okay.
It comes in 11 colors, the wood tones, the red oak, the white oak. If you're doing guitars, a rosewood or mahogany.
Can folks add to it other types of tints?
Absolutely. So then I have a neutral tint base to which you can add, food coloring.
No kidding.
Yeah, anything that's water soluble.
Okay.
And then I've added a Mixol tints to which you guys sell. And then I added over here, I have like a liquid stain, and then the Mixol metallics over here to the gel product. But we'll work on the paste products first. The reason I like these is that I can fill deep voids and do inlay with them. So
and you have an example of one that you're filling right now.
Right here. So this is a metallic Mixol with paste and the gel, which we'll talk about in a second. So they're all everything's interchangeable.
Did you apply anything to the wood before you did that?
I did. I put a shellac on it because it will bleed.
That'll contain anything.
Exactly.
Right.
And I like shellac because you can put anything over it. It's very easy. It's very forgiving.
Now this is more for the creative side of finishing, right?
Yes. Well, it also comes from grain filling. So if you want to
smooth it out and not have it rough,
like a filled finish, then you would put a walnut in a slurry over a walnut board and sand it and finish it, and you'll fill the pores.
Okay.
Or you could pigment it, have a blue grain filler.
Okay.
As well.
Right.
So it's very, very flexible.
It can be artistic or it can be just basic as you need it for the look that you're getting for this particular piece of wood that you're trying to finish.
Exactly. Guitar guys love it.
Yes.
Because they grain filling of any type has been it's been like an oral tradition. One guy knows how to do it this way, another guy. So I've sort of standardized that.
Right.
So those are the paste wood fillers. Oh, and you can fill defects and blemishes too, like knot holes and stuff like that. So that if you make a thick paste, it won't shrink or crack. It'll go in, it'll stay there. Okay. It needs a coating, so we've got to put a finish on top of all this stuff.
Water base or oil base, doesn't matter.
Any coating. Right. So those are the powdered paste, non-toxic fillers. Then we have the gel ones, which for the stain and paint base, which looks like this, and to which you would add a water-soluble stain pigment or a powder. And I've done that here with the metallics. And the good thing about this product is one of the limitations with the regular water-based stains is that when you put them on, they flash off quickly.
Okay.
And when you come to add more to it, where you left off, you run the risk of having blotchiness or what we call lap marks, where the color deepens or it doesn't blend into the old stain that you put in, especially water-based stains.
Right.
So this is all dry over here, right? And I'll show you can just blend it. So I can either blend it, like if I come back with, let's say I come back with the metallic, and I don't like the lines over here, so I'm just gonna, blend it back.
Go back over and blend it.
Yeah.
What is the time period for that blending to occur?
Unlimited. So you can leave it an hour, days, weeks, as long as you don't have a coating on it to make it permanent.
You can come back and change it.
Right. The other thing
amazing.
Thank you.
It's
kind of cool. It's patented.
It's really cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And you can build layers of color between coats of finish. It's non-film forming.
Okay.
It won't impede the adhesion of the finish, and it doesn't matter again the type of finish.
So tell me this: you've had this out for how long now?
Maybe about a year and a bit.
So on your social media sites, I'm sure you've had plenty of questions.
Yeah.
What would you say is one of the toughest questions you've had to answer about
the stain and paint base?
Yes.
I would say that First of all, people don't. It's not understood.
Okay.
It's so transformational in the way that it approaches. So I would say the questions run the gamut of like, why would I want to do that, or
Right.
you know, what happens if I put it on this substrate? I mean, you could put it would stick to glass if you wanted it to. If you wanted to change the color. Let's say you got a kitchen. It's all one color oak natural, and you want to change the color, or even a floor.
Right.
You barely have to touch the surface of that old stuff, and
So
then
if somebody
put a new
wanted
color on
to
it.
redo their kitchen cabinet or
Yes.
their bathroom cabinets,
Yes.
they could do it with this.
Absolutely, just come and put it on, and
Right.
put a new finish on it.
Right.
Right.
And so for those folks who can't decide and they put it on, they can come back to it and go, I don't like that.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's unique as heck.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So the clear grain filler actually looks like a white, creamy gel.
Right.
All right. You put it on to anything. So you can put it on bare wood and then stain it. We recommend, so that's one way to do it. Or you could put it on, if you wanted to be clear, we're suggesting put a primer coat of shellac or wash coat of vinyl sealer.
Right.
Then you will put this on, and it'll dry white like this. I'm just going to lightly rub it with an abrasive pad,
Okay.
just to get some of the ridges off. And I'll show you how it turns clear under the finish again. So again, I'm using shellac because it's friendly to the room. I
Right.
could spray nitrocellulose lacquer, and let me just show you how it'll turn clear. Now the ridges are
Dissipate. Yeah, they disappear.
You want to make sure the ridges are gone, because otherwise you'll have white.
Now,
Yeah.
you can go back and sand that and then
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. As soon as I dry, I'll sand it, and I'll just put. Absolutely, it's reversible.
Right.
Right. If in fact the clear grain filler does not fill to you want to fill more wood.
Right.
You can mix it with the powders, you know, to get more body, or mix it with the sawdust from the wood, the natural sawdust. So this is the blue grain filler
Okay.
in a burl.
Right.
And then with a finish on it. So compare, so it will actually show you like a dimensional.
Right.
Right. And then
So is there food coloring on one? Just say yes, don't tell me which one. Is there one with food coloring here?
no.
Okay,
I
good.
didn't use food. I should have.
I know.
Sorry, I can't lie. I should have said yes. There is one. No.
No.
There's orange in the grain.
I was going to pick that one, but yeah.
Orange in the grain, white in the grain, and white oak.
Okay.
Filled.
Right. Yep.
And that the goal is to not see the filler. So,
yeah.
if you want a natural, then you wouldn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what have you done here? What?
That's basically a mahogany wood filler that I put in the maple burl.
Yes.
And then sanded it back, and you see it in the lower lying areas of the grain.
Good stuff from Good Filla.
There we go.
Right.
I love that line.
Barry Gork's Good Filla.
Thank you.
Your company, great innovation.
Thank you.
We appreciate what
Enjoy
you bring
it.
it. Yeah,
Love it.
absolutely.
Thank
So
you.
if you're looking for some creative stuff for your finishing, or just some basic stuff for your finishing, this is the product that you want to use.
Make
Check
your
it out.
finishing
Play
life
with it.
easier.
Yeah, and that's what you were after,
Yeah.
right? That was the
Yeah.
initial question for yourself,
Exactly.
as many do.
Thanks, man.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
At your local woodcraft store or online, check out Barry Gork's products today. Good Filla.